All right, so see what's going on with the bungalow quickly. So they're putting all the metal shuttering into place around the steel cages. They're securing it all into place with these pieces of wood. That's all tied on. This is all tied together. So it's quite a lot of work. So hopefully all these foundations are going to be done within a week or two. And we have the roof booked to be installed around the end of April. Babu! 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 Can't see Babu today. It's a big pond, it could be anywhere. Oh, don't eat that, it's fish food. It's Babu's food. I saw some ripples down the other end, it might be down there. See that? The ripples. So it's the 5th of April today. Supposedly shops are opening again in England on the 12th of April. So in about a week or so, my work restarts in England. At the moment, I'm not going to head back straight away. I'm worried that, you know, they'll open and then they'll go into another lockdown again, kind of like what's going on in Italy and France. And I hate planes, so I don't want to go on the plane. And it's like really. So I don't want to end up back in England and be stuck in another lockdown. That's the one thing I want to avoid. So I'm going to try and leave it an extra couple of weeks. Someone asked in the comments, they said, you know, something like, I hope you keep making videos when you go back to England. I probably will, I'm not sure. My life in England is completely different to this, so the videos would have to be completely different subject. And is that the pineapple?
Uh-huh.
I can't see Babu today.
Yeah, sometimes he's hiding. Hopefully he's still there.
I saw him yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Very good. You know, to make these videos, I have to be busy enough that something's happening, so there's something to video, but not so busy that I haven't got time to make the video, if that makes sense. So it can only happen on certain days. I don't think we have any plans today. Just a bit of work here in the morning like usual. So we got all this manure delivered, cutting the grass around the trees and then spreading the manure around the tree. So we're doing about 1 bag to 4 trees. So hopefully that'll give them what they need for the month. So I had wanted to finish the first 4 rows. I'm just too tired. I'll leave them for this afternoon. But I've got quite a lot done this morning, all of this and all the end of that row. In the last video I mentioned how I was thinking about changing from a truck to an SUV. Someone asked could I talk a bit about that, so I will. So the digger's been here for a few days, hasn't done any work. The guy who owns it, Puck from next door, he showed up a day or 2 ago. He's got a cut on his face and a cut on his arm, and he's been in a car accident. His vehicle left the road, right? And I don't know the circumstances of the accident, but I would bet money that it was in one of these cars, a truck, and it involves excessive speed. I really like this truck a lot. If any of you saw my first few videos, I was going on about this car quite a lot. It is a really good car. Of all the cars I've had in my life, this is one of my favourite. It's incredibly practical, lots of plus points, lots of positives, but it's got one big negative, which I have mentioned before, which is that the back is designed to carry lots of weight, and because of that it's got very stiff leaf spring suspension. And I'm a pretty sensible driver. I drive fairly slowly, don't speed. But even so, I've been caught out myself a couple of times hitting bumps on the road. So it's twice I've been caught out. Twice nothing bad happened, but I just got the feeling that on another day, a bit of damp on the road or something, that the outcome could have been quite different and I wouldn't have been lucky and could have, I don't know, it just felt like it could have been a potential accident. So as much as I really like this car, it's just got me thinking maybe it's not the safest choice. Look, speak of the devil. He's here, the digger driver. How's the cut? It's okay? And on your arm? So that's the cut. Yep. Feel okay? And here you got a black eye. Bloody hell. So Puck's come over today to have a little chat about digging the holes for the water tanks. So somewhere in here we're going to put 2 tanks, one for black water and one for grey water. So when Puck came around the other day, he said to Penn about his car accident that he didn't used to be afraid of death, but in the accident he said he felt like he saw his, the potential to cross to the other side, let's put it like that. I guess it is the type of thing that would make you think. But that's what I'm saying. I've had a couple of experiences in this truck now that are just making me question whether it's the right thing to do to keep it. So look, smelly washing, smelly rubbish bags. This Hilux is perfect for some things like this. It's fantastic for farm jobs. But now we've got to drive up to Surat Thani on the dual carriageway, and that's just not its strong point. This Penn's just dropping off the washing over there. Dump the rubbish in the bin over there. And we've got to drive up this way about 20 miles to Surat Thani. Takes about 45 minutes. I wish I could do 80, 90, but I can't, not in this. Don't feel safe enough. So I tend to do about 50, 60, 70. Everyone else is always overtaking me. I definitely don't drive that fast. But still, at these sort of speeds, you hit the bumps along the roads here, and the Hilux just rattles around, and it's okay, but it's just every now and then it gets unsettled, and that feels unsafe. It's halfway up to Surat Thani. There's this place called Soy Sit where there's a 7-Eleven. So we just put in the 7-Eleven there. Here comes Penn. Just grabbing a quick and easy bite for lunch here. This is where we came for lunch on our wedding anniversary. Penn, it's mine and Penn's special place, this 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
We're back in Spoon Tavern again. Going to go and have a look at the plumbing stuff. So we pump water out of the ground on the farm. We've got a well. We need to send that water into the house somehow. I'm not sure exactly how it works. But this place here, got like some diagrams on the wall, so I'm sure we can figure it out. So I'm sure we need a water tank and a pump of some sort, and then some other tanks to deal with the wastewater. So these are the toilet tanks they have, but they have an input and an output. So I wonder what we need here. We can either go for the Hero 1000 litre or the Wave 800 litre. So which one, Penn, the Wave or the Hero? We're going for the Hero. So we did just come here to have a look, get some information, but Penn reckons it's cheaper here than down back in Nassan, so I'm going to buy it now. So that's all sorted. They've got that in the back for us, all tied up, ready to go. Very useful Hilux. So we're back home with our toilet tank. So Gorgie's got like an allergy to the shampoo or something, so I've had to shave all his fur, and he's had to be taken to the vet a few times. So we've walked over to Puck's because I wanted to have a quick look at the car that was in the accident. So This one, by the looks of it, it's his pickup truck thing. So, Pen, what happened in the? What happened?
When you drive to the electric pole, is it? Sorry, fire. Yeah, electric pole. You love it.
So he left the road and hit an electric pole.
Yeah.
I see. So yeah, look. I mean, bloody hell, the whole driver's thing's caved in. That is lucky, because that's right where your head is. Look, that's terrible. That's all dented in. That's where you. If you're driving the car, that's where your head is. That's why he's got a big bump on the head. Look at that. Driver's seat. Bloody hell. I think you got to call that a lucky escape. It's the worst possible place to have the impact, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, this truck's got loads and loads of leaf springs on it for hauling loads of weight, so it's going to be, very unstable at the back here. And I don't know the situation of the accident. I don't know if this was a contributing factor, but one thing's for sure, it just doesn't help. So I know what he means now when he was saying he wasn't scared of death before, but now he's having second thoughts. Bang bang, come on, let's go. Come on then, let's go home. Come on. So we're all off out in the car, taking Gorgie over to the vet, give him an injection for his skin condition. So they're all right in the back, no big deal. But I think if we had a big SUV, they could go in the boot, have more room, be a bit cleaner for us. Keep our back seat clean. I don't know, to wait and see.